What do it do, YouTube? It is your boys CJ and Frank back at it like a bad habit. If you want something, you better go grab it because it's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
the intros are getting worse over here, folks. I'm sorry. I have no control over what he does to open
hey,
shows.
I decided that today it's going to be a non-camera day for your boys. So, you know, I just
He's
I
too
was on
much.
camera all day yesterday. I've had enough of the
Oh
camera.
my
So,
gosh. I was on camera all day yesterday.
yes, Frank. Yes, I was.
It's too
Yes, I
much
was.
work. And yet
I was
y'all
actually
still.
hoping to take today off, but Frank was like, "No, no, no, we gotta get going. We gotta get going."
Yeah, you bitching about doing a show that y'all haven't even uploaded yet.
Actually, I did just upload it.
Oh, you did?
The WrestleMania 36.
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
that's uploaded.
Okay.
That's been uploaded for about let's see, 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Um, that's been uploaded for about
That's an actual real post right there from Christian. Showing
26 minutes.
showing respect for the greatest writer of all time. How about Christian?
Why are you showing my Facebook stuff, bruh?
That's an actual post from you, man. You gotta
Come
show
on.
how you
Yes,
showing love for the
yes.
greatest writer of all
I
time.
will say this right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. I have more respect for Vince Russo than I do for Dave Meltzer or David Flair.
Oh, that's not what the post says. That's not what the post
What did
says.
I say? No face cam CJ. That's me, Tro. That's me today, man. I'm just, you know what? If you're going to do it that way, let's do it this way. Hang on a second. Because Frank wants to edit stuff and then make it
Show,
look like I said it.
you did say it. It's on your
Hang
show.
on. I'm gonna show this on my screen.
Your screen is currently off, so I don't know how you can do that.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna share my computer screen.
Okay. I can't promise, folks. I cannot promise that today's episode will be better than yesterday's episode. This dude went off yesterday. I don't know if we necessarily have any
There
topics,
you go, folks. Right
but
there.
yeah,
Right.
me and Christian Seibel will be going live at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes. Hey, what's up, Ron? Look at Ron's Facebook page. Brandon Seibel, me with Sorokin. Sorokin as the
Sorokin's
icon.
trash.
Bro, you
Sorokin's
trash. You don't even know who Sorokin is, bro.
he's trash though. You like him, so he must be trash. Stop trying to butter me up with David Flair. I
Put
didn't
his
mean to say that. I didn't mean to
put
say that.
his put the comments on the thing. Press on, yeah. Stop trying to butter me up with David Flair. You're the one who's giving David Flair faith. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Frank, I got to admit, I did screw up. I said I have more respect for Vince Russo than I do
For
Dave
David
Meltzer or
Flair, yeah.
David Flair.
I did. I
Bro,
heard you.
it's just
I heard
uploaded,
you.
bro. Here, I'll leave a link in the comments section. So if you want to watch, go ahead. I can't guarantee you it's one of our better episodes, but because I was a little tired. But Tro, remember when I went off yesterday on that rant about hardcore wrestling? I know Tro will remember that. Tro was like, "What the hell?"
I have not seen the show. So if Tro was surprised, he must not have seen yesterday's show. Which I'm surprised because Tro was freaking in the comments before we started. Like, oh, you're 1 minute late. You're 2 minutes late.
Tro says,
Yeah, yeah.
Tro says, "I only made one David Flair joke last night."
Okay, we still gonna be talking tomorrow. We still gonna be talking. What
Tro,
time?
you're in trouble.
What time are we doing the show tomorrow? 2 o'clock? Because that's what I set it for. I can change it.
Let
2 o'clock.
I believe 2 o'clock. Yeah, I believe that's the time we said.
All right, I got it all set up.
2 o'clock, your guys' time.
Yes, yes.
Because Tro, 12 p.m. Yep.
12? Wait, what?
12. We're doing it at 12.
Okay, I gotta change it then.
Mm-hmm. Which
Okay,
is 10 o'clock my time, so I gotta go to bed early tonight.
you better.
And
Fuck.
Frank will be like, "Oh, good, time to get up to the show." Yeah. Hey, yo, bro.
Uh, You gotta do something. Talk about something while I change the time.
Why do I gotta talk?
Because I
All
gotta
right,
change
fine.
it.
All right, fine. If you're new to this channel, do us a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, join us, do all that good stuff. I tired CJ tomorrow. I'll be fresher than a daisy tomorrow. I'm just tired
Yeah,
today.
that day, yeah, if he was fresh as a daisy last time, the three of us did a wrestling review. Hey guys,
Wow.
I'm gonna head out right now. I need to go to
What
sleep.
time
I'll
was
see
that
you
at?
later.
What time was that at though?
It was later for us. That's all I gotta say. We did the show 4 more hours after you went to sleep.
Yeah, because you're so cool. Congratulations.
We did a fucking 6 hour show. I can't believe it.
Yeah, who does a 6 hour show?
There are people who are on live way longer than we were. I don't know how they do it, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. All
So
right, tell him something, Frank.
okay,
You wanted to do the show. You carry the show.
so as were just discussing, literally right before we went on the air, today is actually the 16th anniversary. I believe 16. I could be wrong. Of Tess passing away, sadly, back in
15,
15. Okay, well,
because he passed
2009.
away in, yeah, 15.
Okay, 15th anniversary of Tess passing away. So why not? First segment of the show, we talk about Tess' career. You know, talk about some of our favorite moments in his career. Talk about whatever that involved him.
At least we'll be doing WrestleMania 3. Yeah, Frank, Tro and I are going to do WrestleMania 3. You cool with that?
I want to be a part of that.
Why? Okay, fine. What WrestleMania do you not want to be a part of?
Anything from 2006 on, and you already
Okay.
did 22. So
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
2006 on.
We'll do this on Tro. We'll do this on air, buddy. So we'll do uh from 2006. Okay, okay, Tro. You and me. Next WrestleMania, we're reviewing WrestleMania 27.
That's a good show. I don't want to be a part of it, but that's a good show. That is actually the first WrestleMania I saw live on pay per view. It's a very underrated show.
Tro says, Tro says, I told you, CJ. LOL. Yeah, you're
I
right.
did
You're right.
say you told me you didn't want to do 80s shit.
Well, we'll do WrestleMania 27 as our next WrestleMania review.
But
Tro,
not,
what
yeah.
do you have any idea? Oh God, Michael Cole. Oh yes. Oh yes, we're doing it. Yes, sir. Pause. Pause.
So see, but you love doing the seasonal reviews. So since it's WrestleMania season, you want to do all the WrestleMania reviews.
Yeah, why
I'm
the
not like
heck not?
I'm not like that. I like bringing out whatever show comes to mind, shit like that. You don't have just because it's like an anniversary or it's a seasonal show. You don't have to do it. You
You're
do whatever.
boring like that.
That's not boring. You review whatever show. Imagine you want to review a show that's from like November, but like it's March, and you're like, shit, we can't do that for another April, May, June, July, August,
You
September, October,
build up.
November,
You build
8
up.
months.
You
There's
build
no
up.
build up. There's no storyline to a review.
You can make one. You can make one.
See, that's what the big reviewers like, Pritchard and all them do, but we're not them. We're just
No, we're
fans.
better than them. We're better
We
than
are
them.
not. We are not better. You check
Oh,
Pritchard's check Pritchard's subscription. Check our subscriptions. We are not on there.
whoa! Subscribers count doesn't mean shit in that aspect.
Yes, the hell it does. Yes, the hell it does.
I'll put our podcast up against anybody's as one of the best.
I like it. I like the confidence, but we can't truly say that until we got the subscriber count. We got the views.
So we
That
got the body count. They make
body
money,
count.
lol. Yeah, they do make money, but
Exactly.
money,
Exactly.
but the thing is, money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't equal success.
I would agree with the first part. I would disagree with the second part. Money doesn't buy happiness. True. Money definitely equals success. If you're
Yeah, that
you're
sounded
making
really.
money, that
That probably wasn't the right way to phrase that, but money doesn't equal.
I'll put it. I'll put it this way, though. Just because a business is booming doesn't mean you have to like it, and doesn't mean you will like it. Plain
That's true.
simple.
That's
Plain
true. That's true. Look at Dave
and
Meltzer's business. I fucking hate his business.
is his business really booming? He's just got fucking wrestling marks listening to each other. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean his business is booming.
Yeah,
But
you're right. You're right. He's got a bunch of basement dwelling dweebs
and
buying his fucking online magazine that's probably trash.
at the same time, just because business isn't booming doesn't mean the shows aren't good.
Show says it does buy
Let's
better
buy better
equipment.
equipment. Yes, it does, and we
What's wrong
need
with
that.
my equipment? What's wrong with my equipment? I have a computer. I got my earphones. I'm happy. You can
I
hear me
need
clearly.
I need an HD camera. That's what I need. I'm definitely gonna buy one someday.
All right, Frank. Tell us your favorite test memories. You're dying to do this one.
Now, before like I was saying, just because the business is great doesn't mean you're gonna enjoy the shit that's being put out. Plain and simple. Or and at the same time, just because it's bad doesn't mean you won't enjoy it. Just because business is bad doesn't mean you won't enjoy it. Plain and simple. I love the new generation era. New generation era wasn't great for business wise. They weren't drawing. They weren't getting the ratings.
Somebody
But
in
the
my
shows,
house.
your dog,
You heard that, right?
yeah. But the
Oh, it's a
shows,
UPS guy.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But the shows were very entertaining, in my opinion. The
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Frank, talk to the people. I'm listening. But
same
talk to the
thing,
people.
yeah. Same thing for WCW in 2000. Their business was not good at all, but I was very entertained by the shows, and I know I'm not the
I got
only
it,
one.
Mama.
But there are people out there that think, the business side of wrestling is be all end all, which I don't understand how you can be that. How can you watch a TV show, but you only okay back home? So you want to hop on in, though, Tro? Are you trying to say that? You trying to say you want to hop in on this?
Can you hear me, Frank?
I cannot hear you. No,
Yes,
I
you
couldn't.
can.
I couldn't hear you. Just ask if I can hear you. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Yeah, you can hear me. Shut up.
But whenever I look at like, sure, let's make the hey yo.
You
I'm
want
gonna
me to share the link?
I'm gonna send him the link right now. I'm gonna
All
send
right.
him. So we got a guest coming. Well, not a guest. He is part of this channel. Pretty
We
much.
got a third co-host, folks. You're gonna get all three of us today, boy.
Troy, you got to have your test stories ready.
Get
You
your
know,
testicles ready, Tro. Did you send it?
you just no sold my reaction to that, bro. Come on,
Well, fuck your reaction.
fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm kidding. It's all love, folks. It's all love.
I hate him. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna after this show he's fired and we're replacing him with
yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
we're replacing him with Trish Stratus.
This is me and Alexandria Daddario's show. So
No, no, no,
you
no,
ain't
no, no, no,
replacing
no,
nobody.
no, 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 no. Daddy Yarrow is coming on this show.
I'd call her daddy.
folks, clip that. Somebody needs to clip that. Holy, he is going to call a female daddy. I want everybody to hear that. Understand what he just said.
All right, Tro should be coming real soon.
You better get his ass in here because you're gonna
I'm
call
gonna
a female daddy.
I'm gonna tell him you said that you said he better get his ass in here.
Go ahead and tell him I said that. I don't give a fuck. Hey Tro,
Oh,
I
there
said
he
get your
is.
ass in here.
Ah, there I am.
All right,
I was telling Frank that you should get your ass in here. So
yeah, he
I also
wants.
heard that you guys want to fire me.
no,
Oh no
not you.
no. You can be a
I'm
part.
fired.
You
No,
can
you're
be a part.
safe. You're safe.
You can
Oh,
be.
hell yeah.
But
You can come
after
on.
the show, it's gonna be you, me, and Trish instead of Frank. He's
No, it's
fired.
gonna be you, me, and Alexandria Daddario. Christian's gone. Is that a beehive over your head?
No. I am not sitting under her feet. No!
What is that?
I don't know. It's a planter.
Oh. It looks pretty nice where you're at today. What is it nice outside?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
the
good
sun
nice
has
day.
decided to come out.
Yeah, it's a nice day. I was out early this morning. It's nice out.
You guys are fucking lucky. We got a winter storm warning in my area.
Well, hey, every time the Mets play the Rockies in Colorado, it's fucking.
Winter storm warning. These conditions are expected by 9:00 p.m. Wednesday, March 13th.
Tro,
You want to hear what this is?
Are we scheduled for a Colorado trip in April?
I don't know the Mets schedule. I try not to get too depressed too quickly.
I swear, anytime we play the Rockies in April, it snows. Remember
That
what?
does tend to happen.
So in Colorado, heavy wet snow is expected. Total snow accumulations between 8 and 16 inches, bigger than Frank's stick, with up to 20 inches west of I-25. Winds gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. Where? Boulder and the western suburbs of Denver and Denver. Wind from 9 p.m. this evening to 6 a.m. midnight to 6 a.m. Friday. Rain will change to snow in most areas mid to late evening, and this will impact travel. It says impacts travel will be very difficult to impossible, especially late tonight through Thursday night. Scattered power outages will be possible.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Speaking of power outages, Tro, do you wanna do the 2020-2021 look back on Friday?
Sure.
All right.
There you go. My day off. Thank
I
God.
can tell the story of the power outage that I had fucking hot ass August during game 2 against the Panthers. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible night.
There was a power out. What happened?
So in 2020, in like August of 2020, there was a day where it was like raining like crazy. I can look up the day right now. Let me see something.
I lost power that day too.
Oh, you did? Did you lose it during the game?
Yes, I went over to my aunt's house who lives next door, and I'm like, I gotta turn on the game.
You lucky! I didn't have anywhere to go. I missed it.
I gotta see if we win. Oh no!
Did you win?
Yeah, they won.
I forget.
They won.
I don't remember how you played.
Yeah, they won. So this would be April, August.
I don't know if I should take Frank's word on that one.
I just looked it up too. They did win. It was 4-2.
Okay.
So August 4th, 2020 was the day. It was a bad storm that day, and so how I remember I remember the moment the power went out for us because it happened like Ryan Pulak had just scored a goal to make it 2-0, and they were
Wait, hold on. That was 2020?
Yes, 2020. Right in the
so
middle.
Tro, you went to did you have a mask on when you went to your aunt's house?
No.
Wow.
Look, the Islanders are worth dying.
Yeah, it was a big day. It was a big day, yeah.
If I die, I die.
I'm kidding, of course. I'm not that kind of person.
So Ryan Pulak had just scored to make it 2-0, and literally MSGSN, which is now MSGSN, back then it was MSG Plus. They were going to commercial, and like as they were going to commercial, it was showing a replay of the goal, and that's when the power went out. And the power was out all fucking day. It was all into the nighttime. I had to sleep in this hot ass room with no AC and shit. But even later, I just showed Tro a picture too. There was a tree outside our backyard, and it's a big ass tree too, and it actually fell and like broke a metal fence and shit.
Yeah. Say that Survival's in the chat. He says, "Who's Seibel? Isn't that a German company?" Oh wait, that's Simon's. I'm Seibel.
He called.
Oh my god.
He calls you
CJ's German. Oh no.
Frank, are you? Yes, I am. Are you going to read the comments, Frank? This is your show.
No, you read the comments, bro. You're the one. I'm in full screen. You're supposed to read the comments.
Fine.
Somebody please read the comments.
At reading chat. I'm going to roll a J. A. Light went up for me.
When Christian is on, He's supposed to be reading chats. That's why when I'm with Christian,
Why
I
I gotta
always
read the chats? Why is it
you
my
always do.
responsibility?
You always do. That's why when I'm with you, I always go full screen. That's why nobody was reading the chats.
When I'm with you, I don't think that's an actual song, but
That's why nobody was reading the chats yesterday. State of survival, because this dude was supposed to be doing it and he wasn't. But
wow, Frank, just throw me under the fucking bus.
well, that it is.
You
It was
know,
your.
you
It
could
was
take
your.
initiative. You could take initiative.
I was taking initiative.
Jerry.
I did take initiative yesterday. I would go out every couple of minutes because I started to realize you weren't reading the chats. I would go at a full screen every couple of minutes, and all of a sudden there's like 5 more comments from State of Survival. I'm like, what the fuck?
State of survival, I apologize. I will try to get better at reading your comments. You can't trust those avalanche players.
Yeah, that is true.
God
There you
damn.
go.
Wow.
He's not an Avalanche fan though. He's not even a hockey fan. This
He
motherfucker.
can't even name like three. He can't even name 3 players.
Exactly.
He doesn't even go here.
What?
Anyway, I'll talk more.
Really, Tro? Well, hang on. No. Really, Tro? You don't get that?
I get that.
Yeah, Frank gets it. Go watch Mean Girls. You'll get it.
Oh, see, because I don't watch crappy movies. I watch movies like Ready to Rumble.
Like what?
Ready to Rumble. Good movies like that.
Oh, Jesus
It is a
Christ.
good movie. It is a good movie. I just watched it again a couple of days ago. It's a great movie. And it's funny when I saw the scene Upside Down Diamond, I immediately thought of you, Tro. I was like, oh yeah, that's Tro's favorite scene.
When hey, Tro, he saw the Upside Down Diamond and he thought of you.
Hey, no.
Think about that.
That's not what I said.
Think about that. No, it is.
not-
It is what you said. Run it back. Run it
I
back.
just want to point
It is
out
exactly what you said.
the whole reason why we're doing Slamboree is because I pulled that joke on CJ.
Yeah.
That's
And he didn't get it.
Yeah, he must have missed the movie. But honestly, I've seen the movie and I wouldn't have got that because I don't really remember.
Can we talk about testicles now?
Hold on, I just want to say I will continue my my story, and I guess Tro will give his side of that blackout day when we talk on Friday about those 2 seasons. But yes, now Tess, today is the 15th anniversary of his passing.
Hang on. State of Survival goes, how'd you guys know each other in the first place?
Okay,
Frank and I met in a group chat or in a Facebook group like
that's
2014
for all 3 of us. Yeah,
much.
we all met. Yeah, we all met in a group called No DQ.
No, I don't think I met
wrestling
Tro.
discussion.
I don't think Tro was in that group. Yeah,
no. But me and Frank did.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Yeah. I think I met Frank probably through the freaking Islanders group.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Which one? Uncensored?
Yeah, it's probably uncensored. We friended each other, and then one day you were talking about 06, and I was like, oh, I know 06.
So State of Survival, to answer your question, social media. No DQ, no Dairy Queen. You want to explain this one, Frank?
No DQ is a wrestling group, and it was popping back in the mid 2010s, man. I had some fun in that group, man. It was crazy.
Were you there for the Troll World Order, Frank?
Yes, that was the crazy part, man. I was creating some of the memes at that time. I had some of the most popular memes in that group.
You did, that's right. Yeah.
Those days were crazy.
And so Tro, we'll fill you in here. So me and Frank were part of a group called the Troll World. Were you in the group, or were you just making the memes?
I don't know no group, but this was No DQ.
Okay.
I'm talking about No DQ.
So for me, there was an actual group called the Troll World Order, the TWO, and it was like set up like the NWO letters, right?
Yeah.
And we were basically the ones that would go into comment sections and just troll the hell out of people, just make jokes out of everybody, like the post or whatever. Frank would make the memes, we would make the jokes, and for me, that group spun off into E-Fed stuff for me, and then the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah,
But there was like it was crazy because I'm sorry to interrupt, but it was crazy because like the group, it was just me, a buddy of mine named Brian,
I know, Brian.
Matthew Mullins, and we were just doing stuff. And then like somebody else created some other group, and we all decided, well, we should have like some sort of thing where we all go at each other, blah blah blah, like have a show where we go at each other, and then like that created like a group, and it was supposed to be like a one time only thing, and then we had so much fun doing it, we decided to go full time.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
like in No DQ, I'm telling you, the group was fun as hell, man. It really was. It's dead now, but like back in the day, like 2013, I can't believe I'm saying back in the day for 2013, but yeah, back in the day in like 2013,
back in my day, yeah,
motherfucker once made a post. It's crazy the way like fads would take place in that group. It was like one mistake in a post and it would come like the biggest fad in the group. Like
yeah,
somebody would say like my favorite wrestling time period was like 1890 something. I don't even remember. It was like
1894, I believe.
it was, yeah, something like that. And so like the biggest fad in the group became like people just say 1894 is like the greatest year of pro wrestling.
Or blessing. Do you remember that blessing stuff?
Yeah, I'm still friends with him. I think I believe so.
Yeah.
Most of the people on Facebook friends with, I legitimately do have never met in person. You guys, it's all from like Facebook groups, whether it's the Islander groups, the Mets groups, the Bears groups, the wrestling groups. But no DQ is where like 90% of my Facebook friends came from.
Because you have no friends in real life.
No, fuck you.
Come on, Troy. He set himself up for that one.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, so we got to get to test. We've said we're going to do this now for like a half hour. We haven't
Yeah,
got,
let's get to test.
so let's get to test. So you can talk about it. We can talk about his career. We can talk about some of our favorite moments involving him. If you guys have moments, I know I do. Test was underrated, man. So if you guys, who wants to start it off? Anybody want to start it off? Talk about tests. And no, we're not talking about any math tests that we've taken in our lives.
Damn it! I thought that's who we were talking about this whole time.
Who wants to start?
I guess I can.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't grow up with. I grew up with the end of Test
Yes.
in 06
Yeah.
when he was big and roided up and had his hair short.
Did you ever see him in TNA? He joined TNA like the very next year.
Yeah, he was. He went from very steroidy and ECW to good God Almighty, dude, you look like you're hurting just to breathe. But I did go on and eventually watch like all of his old stuff.
Yeah,
he was good for a big man. I just think one of his problems was they just didn't really have much of a personality.
Right.
And Maven posted a video today.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, one of Test's biggest problems is that he just didn't take shit from anybody. If he thought an idea was shit, he would tell the office." So he thinks that might have done him in too.
Maybe I still haven't watched that video, but I did see it in my subscriptions today. Yeah, I think that wrestlers should be allowed to say, if they don't like something, they should be allowed to at least, say, I think we should do something else. That's legitimately how Austin became Austin. He came up to Vince. I'm not the ringmaster. Well, then who are you? Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. And that's how it became Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. What I remember about Test, there's a couple of things. First off, I want to talk about one of the situations in like 2003 where I believe it was supposed to be Jericho versus Test at No Way Out, and sadly, they were building a nice little angle with that too. There was one segment on Raw in 03 where I believe Jericho was trying to hit Test with a chair, and he ended up missing Test and hitting Stacy, and that was like the beginning of the build up to that. But then somewhere around that time, Tess and Stacy both missed a show because of a snowstorm, and that killed the whole angle, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous in my opinion. It's ridiculous to end an angle just because they couldn't get to a show. But I really think that could have been a great angle. I think it could have been better than the Jeff Hardy match that we ultimately got. That one was like thrown together at the last minute because, of course, you take away what you were planning and then you throw something together in the last minute. It opened the show. It was a good way to get the crowd going. Hot opener and everything, but still. It was thrown together late. It could have been so much better if it was Test and Jericho, what they were building. Of course, everybody remembers of one of my favorite test moments. I think it's everybody's favorite test moment, the wedding, where Triple H.
I don't think this is his favorite moment.
I know, because it ultimately rose Triple H to fame when it was originally, I guess, was supposed to bring Test to fame. But it was a funny moment with Triple H. I love how they set it up where Mr. McMahon said no non-McMahons better interrupt or else they will be fired. So Triple H comes out and you're like, oh shit, Triple H is about to get fired. It's like, no, he's married Stephanie already. And of course the segment where the wedding happens, it's a little fishy with the whole, it doesn't look good today and shouldn't have looked good back then, to be honest. He drugged her, the stories he drugged her. Yeah, that wasn't exactly
not good.
But other than that, the rest of the segment was very entertaining. It's one of the best moments in Raw history. Hey, I've talked about this on the show. Some of my early days on this YouTube channel, we did cover Unforgiven 03 a long time ago, nearly 2 years ago. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I loved the Test Scott Steiner Stacy Keibler angle. I thought that was a great angle.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You left.
I had to refresh my thing. It wasn't working properly. I was going to tell you guys, I got to get off. My mom's about to do a video, so I got to get off for a bit. So,
all right, I guess it's going to be me.
Ready for another 6-hour talk there, Frank?
I'm gonna stay in the chat, but yeah. I'm gonna stay in the chat, but I'm sorry, Frank. My mom said she was gonna do a video, so.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CJ. I'll be in the chats if you need me. Peace.
Okay. He's not out. Okay, now he is. So
top 10 Islander moments.
That's what I'm saying. This is our non-wrestling related show. Even though we are talking about wrestling, we talk about anything on this show. So this just became an Islander podcast as soon as I'm done talking about my favorite Test moments. And right now we're talking about Test. After this, we're going to be talking Little Islanders now that Christian is gone. So look, I've said it before on this show. I love that storyline with Scott Steiner, Test, and Stacy Keibler. It was great drama. It was, a bit of a love triangle, sort of. I mean, Stacy didn't exactly love Tess, and well, she did originally, but then Tess became the heel on her, and now she loves Scott Steiner. It's a drama angle. Those are the type of angles that I absolutely love. It's better than, I gotta finish my story. That's stupid bullshit.
No.
I would take that over any wrestling angle any day. Let's see what else would Test.
I respectfully disagree with you, good sir.
I will say though, at the very end of the angle, where it's like now all of a sudden Scott Steiner turns on Stacy and like they're both heels turning on her, and I understand they did that to like have Mick Foley come out and kind of save the day and get a pop, and I get that, but like that's the one part of that angle where it's like there was no need to do that. And by that point,
wasn't it like Scott Steiner hit Stacy on accident? He was like, you know what, Test? You're right. This does feel good to hit women. Yeah.
It might have been something. I don't know. It might have been something like that. But
by then, Scott's I do like to hit women. That's right. I'm Big Papa.
By then, the angle ran its course anyway. But it was great when it was like, from about the beginning to
Robot.
the bad blood match, the Unforgiven match, all that. But yeah, towards the very end, where it's like, oh, now Scott Steiner's healing, they're both healing on her. Like I said, even with Foley saving the day, there was no reason to do that.
No.
Yeah. What else we got with Tess? Let me see. The Un-Americans. The Un-Americans
Yeah.
was great too with the upside down, the upside down American flag.
The fucking balls on those idiots to do that after 9/11.
Yeah. I thought it was entertaining though. I know it was after 9/11, but it was entertaining though, man.
Oh no, it's the good old cheap heat of foreigners like, oh, we hate America. We're from foreign countries, even though we're all from Canada, which kind of added to the whole like, well, these guys are just idiots.
Yeah, I love the foreigner thing, man. I love La Resistance. I love the Un-Americans. What else we got with Tess? Let's see.
Hey Frank.
Yeah, yeah,
Now that I'm gone, you're gonna have to read the comments.
yeah. I realize that. Let's see here. He always dips on us now. He's got me in the full screen now.
He's gonna dip on us tomorrow.
Yeah. There you go. There we go. State of Survival. Finally, Island.
Finally, yes.
A few minutes. In a few minutes, once we get done talking about Tess, we will talk about the Islanders. He said no DQ, no Dairy Queen. Just that little emoji. But yeah, so let me try to think. Survivor Series 01. Great match
He
with
won.
Edge.
He also won the immunity battle royal that night.
Yeah, he won.
So
they could have did so much more with that, man. Seriously, Christian says I'm a dip when we talk about David Flair. Y'all's.
Yeah, when they they could have done more because the whole thing was like he couldn't be fired at all.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Year.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a heel. He's got diplomat. Well, whatever is called immunity or something like that. He could have been the problem is the big how you say it, authority figure was a heel too. So like that's the problem. But
it wasn't like I'm gonna do a heel thing. Okay, good. Yeah. I hope you do it.
Yeah.
Succeed.
If they had a babyface, let's say Ric Flair,
Jesus.
Ric Flair did come in after Survivor Series too. That's the
thing.
Yeah,
the night after.
Even the night after, Test could have been like the big feud for Ric Flair. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh no, you're not. Oh, you sure I'm not gonna do that? You can't fire me.
Who the hell are you? Oh,
I really think they could have did so much more with that. The immunity. Why even have the immunity battle royal if it's going to lead to nothing?
Thinking about it, a guy from WCW probably should have ended up winning it, seeing how they were going to be the ones who were going to lose that night. So
right, but I think
kind of redundant when a WWF guy wins it.
Yeah, but I think their thought process on that was that you have a WWE guy win. Maybe the fans who are watching that pay-per-view live are thinking, "Oh no, is Team WWE going to lose?" Then maybe, I don't know. That's the only way I can think that would be their. Let's play if David Flair was general manager. They could have did something with that, but they didn't. As long as he's in the character that he was in WCW in 2000, they definitely could have did something with David Flair as the general manager, where he's a crazy ass general manager. But yeah, they could have did something with Tess when he had the immunity. Who knows what their plan was, but whatever it was, it's almost like did they even ever mention again that he had for some of the weeks after any relations to Rick? Yes, that is Ric Flair's son, David Flair. They could have did. It's like they mentioned it for like the next couple of weeks, Yes, that could have been great. Could have hired Daphne and Crowbar as their bodyguards. For a couple of weeks after that, they would mention that that he has the immunity, but then after that, it's like it didn't even matter anymore. It's like
Yeah.
we don't. Yeah, he ain't got immunity. He's supposed to have immunity for like a whole year. He could have. he he could have like jumped into the first ever elimination chamber match. That could have been like his last immunity thing. Like you can't fire me. I'm coming into this match. I'm gonna get my title shot in this match, whether you like it or not. You can't fire me. But who knows? They didn't do nothing with it, sadly. So Islander talk. 3-0.
Islander talk.
Yeah. 3-0 loss to the Kings the other day. But some good news
Season
after.
over.
No. we
We
fell out
suck
of
again. Sell.
we fell we fell out of a playoff spot after that loss. But Detroit got their asses handed to them to the Buffalo Sabres last night. We are back in a playoff spot. And we play
Yep.
Buffalo tomorrow. And by the way, when we are
And
live tomorrow for the Slamboree 2000 review, I'll be rocking the Romanov jersey. And remember this: Alex Romanov has scored a goal. His last 2 goals have been scored when I have the Romanov jersey on. So maybe he scores tomorrow.
and tonight the magic number can move by 1. The tragic cannot. If the Capitals lose, our magic number moves down 1.
Now, who are the Caps playing tonight?
Don't know. Who are they play?
I don't know.
Hopefully it's against a bad team. Because last
Good
night
team.
we didn't. A good
Good
team.
Yes.
Because I know the other night we really needed the Sharks to win, and the Sharks wouldn't have won. So
You know not to expect anything from this year's Sharks, man. How about Connor Bedard? I know we were going to talk about Islander stuff, but how about Connor Bedard last night? 5 apples. Big game for him.
he's still on pace to break Wayne Gretzky's record. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
The kid's the greatest.
Remember that when he scored his first goal, TNT put up a graphic. Connor Bedard, 1 goal. Wayne Gretzky, how many goals he has? Like chasing the goat.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awkward when freaking Ovechkin passes Gretzky in a few months.
Yeah.
Probably against us because, of course.
I disagree with this, but State of Survival says we need to get rid of Lee. Too slow. They say that about the whole damn team. They're too slow. I guess it's not everybody, but that's been what they say about this team for years now. They're too slow.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see that. You know, Anders Lee's been good as of late.
Yes,
but he's had better days.
He definitely he's not the guy that he was when he was putting up 40 goals with Tavares and Barzell. There's no doubt about that.
And his contract's kind of a nuisance. Yeah. Not that Lou would ever do anything with that cap money, other than resign fucking players. But still.
How about Pierre Engvall? You want to talk about crazy contracts? Pierre Engvall looked good lately.
He just needs to be fast. I don't understand. He's a quick skater. He just chooses not to be quick.
He had that breakaway the other day. Yeah, he looked good there against San Jose, right? I think so. Because we didn't score against LA.
No, we got shut out by the Kings. Oh, boo-hoo. Our season is over. We won 6 games in a row.
Engvall never finishes his checks. Sure, definitely. How about Matt Barzell making it look like he was Matt Martin out there the other night?
You know, I'm just saying. I think it was me, you, and most of Islanders Twitter who predicted this. But Matt Barzell's been having himself a fucking year.
He is, man. But see what I didn't see coming. We predicted he was gonna have a good offensive year. He's gotten so much better defensively. Dude is like up there for the league lead in takeaways. And the other day, you're not gonna see him put checks on people like the other night all year, but that was a damn good hit. But yeah, he's looked so much better defensively, and it's just great to see. But Yeah, you pair him with guys like Bo Horvat and John Tavares, and good things happen. I think we now have seen that because his only good year before this year was that year with Tavares, where it was like Lee, and Tavares, and he had like 22 goals. Lee had his 40-goal season. I think Tavares had like 37.
Josh Bailey had his freaking career year. It's surprising how that team didn't make the playoffs.
Well, you know why they didn't make the playoffs? You know why they didn't make the playoffs? The same reason why they're just hanging around the playoffs right now.
Overtime losses?
No,
we changed head coaches.
Not that. There's a reason we changed head coaches. Doug Waite was all offense, no defense. He was all offense, no defense. That's why we didn't make the playoffs. You're not
Islanders legend Doug Waite.
See, I watched Doug Waite as a player. You didn't.
Well, you see, the funny thing is when one of these players become a freaking head coach for the Islanders, I'll be like, that's you. I hope Elias Sorokin, Josh Bailey as a head coach would be freaking epic. It would be great. He'd be like, okay, what up, motherfuckers? JG, you don't want to play with me because you think I suck? Well, guess where you're sitting, buddy? You're sitting on the bench.
Josh Bailey comes in, and it's like Anders Lee about to have his 1,000th game, and Bailey's like, "Fuck you! You know what happened to me for my 1,000th game? You're gonna pass Dennis Potvin second overall? I don't think so. You're gonna sit on the bench." So, hold on. I heard that Waite did not want to coach the team at the time. The team kind of forced him into that spot. Interesting.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because remember, we fired Cappy. We fired Cappy after our Anaheim game. I remember that. And then we were like, "Hey guys, Doug Waite's here." And then we actually started playing good for a while until we petered out.
It doesn't matter how good you are offensively. If you can't keep the puck out of your own net, you ain't gonna win that many games. We saw that with Doug Waite. We saw that as well earlier this year with Lane Lambert. 2 LLs. It's hard to,
tomato.
With Lane
they're both responsible for the current state of this team.
The fact that we're in the playoffs has more to do with Lou than it has to do with Lane. I'll say that right now. I have no hate for Lane Lambert. I will.
I have pure hatred for Lane.
For Lou, I hate Lane Lambert. I have no hatred.
Lou, I'm kind of even. Now that we're winning, I'm okay with him. But the minute that we start losing again, I'll be like, "Oh well, there we go again." Old man Lou didn't wake up. He's not going to do jack shit in the offseason. That's for damn sure.
What could he do in the offseason? That's the problem.
We can try to sign a free agent. We need a free. Look, this team's only getting older.
If nobody wants to come here, how's he going to do that?
Just make an offer. I want us to be like one of those teams like, oh well, he almost came to the island. I'm like, okay, you see, that's progress. Panarin just used us as fucking leverage.
Yeah. I really do. State of survival. I really do wonder what would have happened if JT. We all do. If JT re-signed, and both Boychuk and Taves would never try. Well, first of all, Boychuk.
We wouldn't have signed Anders Lee.
Boychuk took a skate to the eye, and that was the end of his career. That's why he was traded to Buffalo. So I guess you'd wonder what would happen if Boychuk never took that skate to the eye. And yeah, if Taves was never traded. Here's one thing: if Taves was never traded, we might not have Bo Horvat. Remember, we acquired Atu Ratu. We acquired the draft rights to Atu Ratu. We got 2 second-round picks in the Taves trade, and one of them was Atu Ratu.
Everything works out in the end normally, and if we had signed Tavares to a contract extension, we wouldn't have signed Anders Lee to a contract extension the following year.
So who would you rather want? Who would you rather want in that situation? I don't know what.
Well, see, here's the problem because the year that Anders Lee was set to become a free agent after his first year of captain, That was before he got hurt and became shit.
Right.
So
and that was the year he scored 40.
yeah, so it's kind of that catch-22. Like, well, Tavares has had a pretty good year, a good time since he left, but we also don't know what Andrews Lee could have been if he had, gotten hurt, and it's been pretty much crappy since.
Yeah. I wish we could have. I wish somehow we would have kept both of them, man. I really do.
Cap space and Lou Lamoriello, we would have fucking traded Barzell.
And now with Taze, I'll say this: some of Taze's success, which Taze has not had a big number year. I don't know what he's doing this year, but he has not had a big number year since that Cup year. I don't know.
Isn't he a defenseman?
He is a defenseman, and he's playing with Cale Makar. That's why he's broke out so well. Would he?
The Avs aren't really lighting the world on fire this year, I think.
No, they're not. No, they didn't light it on fire last year either. They lost to Seattle in the first round. By the way, speaking of Seattle, congrats to former Islander Jordan Eberle on his 1,000th game. Sadly, they lost in overtime in his 1,000th game. But we will be talking about Jordan Eberle on Friday.
It's funny that Jordan Eberle got his 1,000th game there because if the Kraken had taken Josh Bailey, his 1,000th game would have been for the Kraken.
Yeah, it would have been a lot earlier. I don't think Seattle would have benched him at home, though.
No, I'm pretty sure Seattle would have marketed him. I still love how many people are still pissed off. Like, I can't believe they took Jordan Eberle. It's like, well, who do you think they were going to take? They were going to take the better player.
Eberle was definitely a better option. Yes. State of Survivor. Reason I asked that was because I think we would have won the cup instead of losing 7-game series by 1 goal. Yeah.
Well,
if we would have had both Tavares and Lee, and they were together on top line with Barzell, I can see maybe we pull an upset in both, but at least pull an upset in one of those series against Tampa.
Probably 21.
If it's 21, there's no doubt we're beating Montreal. With all due respect to my boy Alex Romanov, we were going to beat that.
You see, the problem with the 2020 the playoff series is that you can chalk it up to a few things on why we lost. One is that we played so good in Toronto, and that because remember the bubble was originally in Toronto, so then we had to move to Edmonton. And I guess like changing that like ruined our mojo and stuff. Not to mention the team was fucking tired. Okay, they had played so many playoff games before that. They had to deal with the stupid plan. They had to do a 7-game series with goddamn Philly.
Tampa took a lot.
Tampa didn't do that shit. I mean,
Philly definitely took a lot out of them. You think you got that all wrapped up 3-1, and credit Philly. They came all the way back, and just of course to get Scotty Mayfield in Game 7.
And Thomas Greiss.
Yeah, shout out to Thomas Greiss, no doubt. Hope he's enjoying retirement. We will be talking about Greiss too. We're gonna be talking about Varley sliding in the celebration. We're gonna be talking about all that on Friday. We totally
Greisser.
We totally fucked up Golashev. He would have been a nice winger. Who's Golashev?
Oh God, I think I remember that name. I don't know why, but I do. I feel like it's probably like one of the mid 2000s team, 2010 teams.
Oh, okay. Was he like a
maybe
prospect? Was he a prospect?
I don't know because like most of the shit I remember is from that uncensored group. So
yeah,
it's kind of a take it or leave it thing. But like the random stuff that I would remember, like Islanders legend Josh Hosang is now a rapper.
Yeah, I gotta listen to his album. I really do. I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, better rapper, Josh Hosang or Lastings Millich?
I don't know. I mean, Josh, I haven't listened to the full album for Josh Hosang, but I'm sure one song is Lou Lamoriello sucks because he doesn't like that I'm a dick. He thinks I suck. He traded me to Toronto. I was going to be a star. The Islander fans said that I was going to be a star. It turns out I was just shit.
Well, one of his songs is "Poppy for MVP," which is a tribute to Austin Matthews.
Oh, see, I thought that was about David Ortiz.
He's a Red
Because
Sox. He's randomly a Red Sox fan.
he just randomly. This whole album's about hockey, and he's like randomly like Big Poppy for MVP. Oh wait, that's right, he's retired. Never mind.
So State of Survival with some clarification. The guy that came over from the KHL and Trotz asked him if he knew how to lay defense. Well, look, if you wanted to play in Trotz's system, you had to play defense, and I love that about Trotz. And this was his name, Anatoly. I know I'm butchering his name. Anatoly Golashev.
Oh, I remember that last name. I don't know why, but I do remember that last name.
So here's another topic that we can do a whole video on in the future. I don't know when, maybe more when baseball season is in full swing. How about we do a video on 2015?
2015, like the MLB, the Mets season?
Yes.
Okay.
No, let's do a video on the 2015 Royals.
Oh, dear God. Fucking nightmares, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey,
I thought you meant the 2015 Islanders. I was gonna be like, oh, I don't really remember much of that team.
Yeah, let's do a video on the Islanders when baseball's in full swing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey guys, I know the Mets are on a 10-game losing streak. How about the Islanders?
There was a 10-game winning streak in 2015, and we will definitely get to that whenever we.
We always get winning streaks.
Yeah. PWHL Toronto 1 win away from their 10-game winning streak, first in franchise history. Mercy taking over the league, baby.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a big selling point for the new NHL game. I tell you that much.
Oh, do you know that the Bears got not only did they get Swift, but they got Simone Biles.
Did you hear who the Giants are probably going to get?
I saw who your quarterback is going to be. Drew Lock.
Yeah, no, he's just there for fun. He's going to be the warm-up guy for Tommy DeVito. We are going to trade.
That's not even good. That's not better than Drew Lock.
Well, but at least we know that we're doing better than the Jets.
Yeah. State of Survival says the Jets are out here trying to put as many old linemen to block for Aaron Rodgers as they could. And well,
did you hear about what Aaron Rodgers is doing?
What's he doing?
Oh my God! This is a good thing that we're alive when I see your reaction to this one. So this year's an election, right?
Yes. Don't tell me he's running for mayor of Chicago.
So presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., son of Bobby Kennedy, is down to 2 running mates that he's going to pick from. It's either going to be Jesse the Body Ventura or Aaron Rodgers.
Take the body.
No, you have to understand. You know how freaking great it would be if he picks Aaron Rodgers.
Why though? What is he?
Because no, but it would fuck with the Jets fans so much. It'd be hilarious.
He's a Giant fan?
No, he's the quarterback for the Jets, Aaron Rodgers.
No, I'm saying this guy who's picking the candidates.
Oh no, but Robert.
I'm just saying, like, if they're voting for him, like, oh, now I can't vote for this guy. He's got the Jets quarterback running as his running mate.
No, it's just like Aaron Rodgers. It's funny because 2 months ago he was like, "We don't want any distractions off the field," and now here he is, possibly being the running mate for RFK Jr. and having to leave the team to do fucking campaigning.
Yeah. So before we continue, State of Survival has one more comment. The Leafs are the Yankees without the winning. I don't think the 3 of us, including me, you, and State of Survival, were around the last time the Leafs won the cup.
It's in black and white.
I've watched on NHL Network. I've watched some of those cup films from back when the Leafs won the cup.
It was really impressive. It was really impressive beating 6 other teams.
Maple Leafs Gardens was a great arena for hockey, man. It may not be a big arena. It is home though to currently the greatest team in PWHL history, PWHL Toronto, baby.
I'm just saying. I think we should erase all Stanley Cups from free color TV. There goes most of the Canadians Cups, all of the Leafs Cups, most of the Rangers Cups, most of Boston's Cups.
Canada now hates Tro. Leaf fans, Canadian fans.
Good. What are they going to do? Apologize on me?
State of Survival. I was born after the Leafs won, but I was alive to remember watching Jim Kelly fail 4 times. Not just 4 times, 4 times in a row. That's something that will never be done again. 4 straight Super Bowl appearances.
And he lost to NFC. He lost to almost every single NFC East team in the Super Bowl.
The Giants, the Cowboys, the Commanders, and that's it, right? They didn't play the Eagles. No, the Eagles hadn't won. Yeah, the Eagles didn't win until 17. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the worst Super Bowls ever.
Shout out
the worst Super Bowl ever.
Shout out to my boy Alshon Jeffrey. Congrats on getting the ring that year.
Yeah, fuck the Eagles.
I thought you was about to say fuck Alshon Jeffrey. I was about to say we were about to fight.
Fuck the Eagles and fuck Philadelphia and the fans.
Oh yeah, well don't you want to go off about Saquon? He's dead to you, right?
I don't know who this Saquon Barkley is, but he sounds a lot like John Tavares.
See, I will never hate John Tavares. I'm sorry.
See, you don't hate Tavares.
No, I do not hate Tavares.
You see, here's the difference between what Saquon Barkley did and what John Tavares did. For as much as I dislike John Tavares, I can somewhat respect that he took less money to be with his childhood team. I can kind of respect that. Yep. What Saquon did was take more money just to fuck with the Giants and be within our division. We see the Maple Leafs like 3 times a year. That's whatever. 4 times this year, I guess, because we swept them 4 games. Yeah. But still, they're not an immediate rival. The Eagles are an immediate rival, and they always fucking kick our ass. And what he's going to do there is help that team. So, you know what, Saquon? Go fuck yourself. I hope you tear an ACL, you fucking dick face.
Oh, God. Now I got Tro going off on this show, man. Yesterday it was Christian, now it's Tro. So,
fuck Saquon.
He's 30. He's signing with the Eagles at the tail end of his career. He's doing you guys a favor, bro.
I hope
he's doing you guys a favor.
I hope what happened to Aaron Rodgers happens to him.
Oh, Leonard
Floyd for a snap and just.
Leonard Floyd did just sign with the 49ers. So, do the Eagles play the 49ers this year?
Let's get back to something more happy. Let's talk about
the Islanders, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always happy with the Islander talk.
Right now we are, because we are in a playoff spot at this moment.
Right now we are. We have who's our next 3 opponents? We got Buffalo tomorrow. Saturday is the Senators.
I believe so. We should beat the Senators. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, unfortunately, then we have to face the Rangers.
Yeah,
on St. Patrick's Day.
We need revenge for that stadium series.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're getting our revenge. We're on a back end of a back-to-back against the Rangers, who are going to be well and rested, and they're probably going to have their fucking thug Rempe back.
Yeah, he's suspended 4 games. Did they play 4 games before they play us? That's like literally this Sunday. That's on Sunday.
But they played last night, and that's when last night would have been 1 game. They'd have to play tonight.
Tonight? They play tonight. That'd be like 3 games in a row. They don't play tonight, do they? It's Wednesday.
Do they? I don't think they do.
Okay, so State of Survival, I believe he is talking about Saquon. He says, personally, I think it was his fiance that made him do it. I believe his fiance is from Philly. I think that's why he's saying that. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Now, he has something to say about JT. Apparently, after that game at UBS where JT scored his 100th career point.
I was there.
Yeah, I can't believe he did. No, 1,000th, right?
Yeah, 1,000th.
He's missing a 0. JT went to his agent and said, "Fuck you for putting me in that situation." Really? Is he saying the situation that led to him signing with Toronto?
That doesn't sound like John Tavares. He's a fucking robot. He doesn't show any emotion.
Yeah, he means his 1,000 point. Can you reiterate on that State of Survival what he means by that? Is he trying to say he really wanted to stay? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think he meant like the embarrassment of having the team celebrate on the ice and then have them lose like right after an overtime.
That wouldn't be his agent's decision. That's something the team would have, decided we're going to do before the game. Here we go. Yeah, because his dad had to be surrounded by security. Oh,
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
that does add up about right for us Islander fans. But hold on, now that I think of it, no, it doesn't, because if I remember correctly, and I think I do, they had the Maple Leaf dads stay in a suite. So I don't know why we'd have to have security surrounding him, unless his dad came down on the ice at some point and hugged his son. See, I would have liked Tavares better after he got the 1,000 point if he just skated or if he took a lap around the ice and he just flipped everyone off.
That would have been cool.
See, I could respect him for that.
Looks like we just signed a backup quarterback, Brett Ripken, who played for the Jets last year, I believe.
That's your new quarterback. That's your new quarterback.
Not our new quarterback. He's going to be backing up Justin Fields this year.
You're going to be trading Justin Fields, you're not going to draft Caleb Williams. You're going to go out with that kid.
This is why this is why we're signing him. He's worked with Shane Waldron and Kerry Joseph. Shane Waldron, he was with them in Seattle last year. So, or at least says last November. So backup quarterback for Justin Fields this year, Brett Ripken.
The Islanders are doing another thing at the park on Sunday for the game.
Okay.
They're having the watch along thing with you come on down, guys, come on, watch the Islander and Ranger game. Bring your own chair.
Is that like a paid thing or like?
No, it's free.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if they do that in the playoffs, I might come down.
Oh, I'm definitely going to come down for that if it's in the playoffs.
No doubt.
Regular season game, not so much.
Yeah. Speaking of regular season games, this man is a season ticket holder, and he is going to miss Barry Trotz's return to UBS.
Frank, I already went to a Barry Trotz Islander game. I was in fucking Nashville.
It wasn't.
I don't feel like he's not. Barry Trotz isn't traveling to fucking UBS. He's staying in fucking Nashville.
He doesn't want to get that reaction. He doesn't want.
No, I think he's pretty happy trying to help his fucking team get the playoffs.
Did you see the TNT game where I want to watch it. I haven't got to it yet, but the Wild were in overtime, and this is a team that needs all the points that they can get trying to stay in the playoff spot, and they already got a point in hand because they're going to overtime, and they risked that point by pulling the goalie in overtime, and it paid off for them. They won the game.
Yeah, I saw some discourse on this in the Islanders on such group, and I was kind of confused. I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" I'm like, "Oh my God!" Did Patrick Wall said that he was going to do that? Oh dear God, Patrick, no! And you know damn well he would.
Oh, he would. He definitely would. So you risk the point. If you give up an empty net goal in overtime, you do not get the loser point. You are risking that point, and Minnesota did that at a time where they need all the points they can get, and it paid off.
Is that a rule?
A what?
Is that like a thing? You don't get a loser point if you pull your goalie in an empty net goal?
Yes, that is a
rule. That's how. Oh my God, Frank! That's how we're gonna miss the playoffs.
Oh my gosh!
Frank, that's how it's gonna end. This is our destiny. We're gonna miss because Patrick Waugh was too aggressive.
Oh my gosh! You know how
Noah Dobson's gonna lose the puck again to the Penguins, and we're gonna miss by a point.
No, it's not gonna be the Penguins. It's not gonna be the Penguins. Remember how last year all the Saber fans were bitching about Hudson Fashion, the kick that wasn't a kick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tomorrow night, right? Because we play the Sabres. That's gonna be what costs us, right? Patrick Watt's gonna pull the goalie in overtime, pull Sorokin. It's gonna be against Sabres, and it's like the Saber fans are gonna get their payback.
We're gonna. Yeah, you see, I'd be very upset if we missed the playoffs that way, but that'd also be fucking hilarious. That would be such an Islander way to miss the playoffs because we pulled a fucking goaltender and don't get a point
I still
after
think
after losing so many games in overtime.
I still think we're gonna make the playoffs, though. I like our chances right now.
It's a tough. We have we have a pretty tough schedule up ahead. Because think about it, the Sabres aren't good, but they're starting to gain traction. You know, they're only
I can
5 or 6 points.
I can see Buffalo sneaking in. Oh yeah,
Ottawa isn't very good, but we suck. We are god awful on early day games and Saturday's games like at 1 or 12:30.
I don't think we're losing to Ottawa. I don't care day game, night game. I don't care.
And then we have to face the Rangers, who are fucking killers. And eventually we have to face the Predators, who we haven't beaten since 2017.
Yeah. So state of survival. I like Fashion. He's got a lot of heart. Guy skates fast, but so awkward. I like Hudson Fashion too. He's my guy.
Hudson's good on the penalty kill.
Yes, I am. Thank you for the compliment. So we got Buffalo coming up. I know that's going to be a tough game. Like I said, I do not see us losing to Ottawa. Not at all. I don't think we're losing to Ottawa, no matter what.
Tough game.
And with Patrick Waugh has changed his team. This is no longer Lou Lamoriello's team. I said that, not Lou. Again, this is no longer Lane Lambert's team.
Yeah, tomato.
I said that yes, Buffalo's hot right now, and I really believe they can sneak in. They got a solid young team. I looked at them as a threat from the beginning of the season. I still think they're a threat.
If we don't make it, then I hope Buffalo does.
If we don't make it, I hope everybody loses.
Well, you see, if we don't make it, if the fucking shitty thing about the Rangers being good is that you have the actual worry of them doing good in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, if we see, like I said, this is no longer Lane Lambert. No, you're not his only fan. I think Aho is very underrated.
I don't like him.
He's a solid defenseman.
Which Sebastian Aho? There's 2 of them.
Yeah, well, fuck the other guy. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, the defenseman, Sebastian Aho. Fuck you.
No, the offensive guy out in Carolina. Fucking
the guy who scores goals on the in his own net. Yeah, fuck that guy.
They gotta stop scratching Aho. Any team that scratches their Aho gets really red and irritated. Oh my gosh. But like I was saying, so getting back to the Ranger game, this is no longer Lane Lambert's team. Patrick Waugh has got this team playing better. And I think if we play the Rangers the way we played them early on in New Jersey, and we get a 2-goal lead in the third period, I think we're holding it this time.
So we have a few factors going for us. For whatever reason, we play very, very good at MSG.
Yeah.
We normally play good against the Rangers. Like, even though we lost our last game against them, technically speaking, we played very good against them until, we fucking collapsed.
Until Mayfield started taking
one of the worst losses of the season.
Yeah. Outside of like San Jose and New Jersey. The New Jersey game, I still say it, the worst loss of the season is the New Jersey game where they were up 3 in the third period and they didn't even get a point out of that.
I still stand by it's the Shark loss.
I say that the Shark loss is the most embarrassing loss of the year.
Yeah.
And the most embarrassing moment of the year was Noah Dobson having a brain fart in front of his own net in in overtime in Jersey. At
Yeah.
the Stadium Series, of course, in Jersey. I still can't believe that happened.
I still like my artist interpretation of his fucking of the reaction of Patrick. Like, what the fuck happened?
He's looking down at Barzell, waiting for the Barzell to get the pass. And the next thing you know, he turns around and Sorokin's on the ground, and the Rangers are celebrating. Oh my!
Sorokin's on the ground. The Rangers celebrate. He's looking at Barzell. He's like, "What the fuck happened? Where are you? What happened?" Fuck.
But again, as horrible as Noah Dobson is defensively, we would not be where we are right now without Dobson in terms of being, in a playoff spot right now.
If I remember correctly, was Dobson's bad year last year, or was it the year before that? When he had like a really bad year.
I think the year before that, because didn't he kind of break out last year? He started to break out offensively, or was that 2 years ago?
No, it wasn't 2 years ago, because I definitely remember it was either last season or the season before when everyone was like, okay, well, Dobson might be a bust.
Yeah, I remember that, definitely. I don't remember when it was. I feel like he started to break out a little bit either the beginning of last year or the beginning of 2 years ago. I can't remember which year it was.
Might have been last year.
Yeah, I think it was last year. So, state of survival, Dauber still sucks at defense, but he is better than Quinn with defense. But Quinn is so good offensively. Yes, he is.
We don't have to deal with Rumpy. I blame Matt Martin for that fucking kid being a douche.
See, people act like this dude murdered Matt Martin in that fight. I mean, he won the fight, no doubt, but it was not one-sided by no means.
Yeah, but the fact that he won the fight is what gave him fucking confidence. And that's the reason why he's such a douche.
Look at how big that motherfucker is. You think he's gonna lose a fight to somebody?
Shit, he might be. Go for the legs.
It was the year he played with Charles, so that would be like 2 years ago. I think Charles. I agree. I think he did have a. The veteran presence is very important sometimes, man, and it definitely helped. Okay, so here's the Giants' schedule. So yesterday was the first game of the suspension, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got the Lightning tomorrow. Okay. That Sunday's game is going to be the fourth game, so he's not going to play.
Okay. We avoid him.
They got Tampa tomorrow. They got the Penguins on Saturday, and then they're on a back-to-back too.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we do have a better chance than I thought.
We'll see.
Hopefully their game goes to like 15 rounds at the shootout.
Yeah, hopefully. No,
pretend like I hope that they're still playing by the time that the puck has to drop for the next day.
That'd be funny. Brett Ripken, man. Okay. Let's see. What other Islander talk can we talk about right now?
That was very good. It was a very good 6-game winning streak.
It definitely was. I was hoping we were going to see another 10-game winning streak like 2019, 2020. November of 2019. That was, and we will get to that on Friday. That was my most fun time, regular season wise, as an Islanders fan. That winning streak, that point streak overall. Some of the fun wins, some of my most fun wins watching this team were then. And we will get to that on Friday. State of survival. Have you guys noticed that other teams are starting their second string goalie? Yes. Recently, yes. Didn't help us the other day.
It worked against the Ducks, not so much when we started Sorokin against the Kings, though.
That's where Engvall had the breakaway goal, Anaheim, not San Jose.
Can we just talk about how shitty the fucking Ducks are now?
Oh yeah.
They used to be cool. They used to be owned by Disney.
Yeah, Frank Vetrano was a beast, but they ain't got much else. The kid, what's the kid's name? He's pretty
Zegras?
good. Zegras, yeah, he's good, but they ain't got anything else right now.
Poor Ducks. They used to be the Mighty Ducks. Now they're the Anaheim Ducks. And honestly, I'm surprised that they're even called the Anaheim Ducks. I thought they'd be like the Angels and change it to the Los Angeles Ducks of Anaheim.
I like the Mighty Ducks. I like that logo better. Yeah. Want to talk about a logo I don't like? We saw it the other night. That Sharks jersey with the Finn logo. Oh my! People trash this. People trash this.
That's pretty shitty too.
Hell no, it's not. That fit. Yeah, Leo Carlson, Troy Terry, definitely.
Oh, Troy Terry, that's right.
Yeah, that Finn logo with the shirt. That is one of the worst jerseys I've ever seen. And you want to trash our jerseys? Get the hell out of here. All the jerseys that people trash from our outdoor. I love the outdoor jersey from this year. Our Stadium Series jersey was great. I'm partial to the orange and blue though. I'm partial to the orange and blue though. That's the reason for that.
New Jersey had a cool not Stadium Series one, but the black one?
The black one is not the one that says Jersey on it?
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah. I like when and people hate it just because it's a jersey that says Jersey on it. They hate it.
That is kind of funny though.
It's funny, yes. And the jersey doesn't look that bad either. I love when the Devils social media team put out a picture of a hat that said hat on it.
See, I'm a sucker for black jerseys. I don't know why.
I'm starting to see that because you love our black jersey, which our black jersey was horrible.
Look, I liked our black jersey for a few reasons. Number one, it incorporated our Stadium Series NY logo on there. The jerseys themselves were very comfortable to wear, and it worked in Brooklyn because we're like the dark of Brooklyn.
Yeah,
and it was the dark times too.
We were going to the playoffs every year. I can't call it a Brooklyn days of dark times. Look at
we missed 1 year.
We missed like 1 year. Okay, look at the mid-late 90s, early 2000s. Those are the dark years. Before the early 2000s, where they started making the playoffs, like 95 to like 2000. That's the dark years. Just because of that. That's why people hate the Fisherman jersey. The Fisherman jersey has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the team losing.
It has everything.
Losing because they were trash. That's
I'm just saying that if the '80s team had the Fisherman jerseys on, I'm just saying we would have lost every game.
If the '80s team had a Fisherman jersey, they still would have won 4 straight cups.
Nope, we would have lost every time.
Mike Bossy,
Tinelli to Nystrom wouldn't have worked.
Mike Bossy wouldn't have all of a sudden became like a horrible hockey player just because
he would have fell down and we would have lost and Billy Smith would have sucked and everything would have been awful.
Billy Smith. Billy Smith is lucky he never had Noah Dobson in front of him with the puck.
Billy Smith was lucky that they didn't know how to lift the puck back then. Most of those fucking goals. I watched some of those fucking highlights from the '80s. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ! I could score a goal in these bumps. These idiots don't know how to fucking lift. These guys are dancing in the fucking goaltending net, and like, what the fuck? One guy's halfway out of the ice. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe I didn't get this."
Don't be dissing the '80s. That's our decade, man. We're on 4.
I know it's only our decade, but I was also listening to the history of our goal horns and like the goal songs that we used to have.
Right.
And we used to have the rock and roll, rock and roll. But when we started doing Crowd Chant, which is our current song, I think we've had it for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
We used to have Quagmire. Do you remember that?
Really? From Family Guy Quagmire?
Yeah, because
I remember that.
It was like 07, 08.
Oh, that's why.
after the dun 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 dun, because this is before the yes yes yes,
Yeah.
they had giggity, they had grandma go giggity giggity giggity.
Oh my gosh! I actually think I do kind of remember that. That is crazy.
That was for the dark times. That's back when they had to
Remember?
bring out the Ice Girls.
Oh, they got to bring back the Ice Girls. Come on.
No, the Ice Girls were. You want to know why we had the Ice Girls? Because our
Yeah.
attendance was shitty. We had college kids going there, and they saw, oh, big woman, big breast. They move ice. Maybe if I catcall them and sexually harass them, they'll want to sleep with
Oh
me.
my gosh. Well, well, we draw money better. We draw crowds better, and you can still bring the Ice Girls out. Why not? What would you
Oh,
you'd rather look at every time there's a hat trick? You'd rather look at a bunch of guys picking up hats?
it's not just they have a whole ice crew now. Before the Ice Girls didn't even fucking. The Ice Girls were literally just there just to collect ice. These guys at least do other shit. I'm pretty sure. I'm no offense to the Ice Girls, but I'm pretty sure they found like most of them off the street of Hempstead Turnpike.
Okay, this is a very interesting question by State of Survival. What do you guys think of player development? Okay, what do you guys think of player development? Burrows, Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon just got a 1-year extension with Boston. He's looking pretty good with Boston. Even Bellows is seeing success. Is Bellows still in Philly?
Kiefer, oh dear God, Kiefer Bellows. I haven't thought of him in so long.
Grant Hutton. Grant Hutton was a
Grant
solid.
Hutton.
He's a solid defenseman. I don't know. We could use him right now. I'd bring him back up. I don't know why I wouldn't.
You know what they should do? All the failed Islanders prospects should join Josh Osem, and they could form a boy band.
Well, Hutton wouldn't be a failed. Oh, he's killing it in the Leafs system. Okay, if he's in the Leafs system, that means he ain't doing anything in the NHL.
You
Let's
know what?
talk
I
about
want to.
Bellows.
Oh, Bellows is with the Leafs
He's
now.
the
Okay.
Leafs system though. He's not in the NHL.
Yeah.
So he's not necessarily killing it or seeing success. He's seeing success in the minors. He saw success in the minors with us. So I will say Hutton's not a failed prospect just yet. He's still here. He can possibly come back up and play well.
You know, with the
He looked
Flyers are
good.
gonna the Flyers are gonna buy out Johansson,
Oh.
the guy who they traded for a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
The former Predator, who the Predator
Yeah.
fans love.
Didn't they already buy him out though?
No, they sent him down. They passed him through waivers right after they traded for him.
Sarah Survival also saying he would rather have Wotherspoon than Mayfield right now. I think it's because Mayfield is hurt. I think that's why Mayfield's having a bad year.
Look, if Mayfield's hurt, he must be hurt in the head because there's no reason for him to take stupid penalties.
Yeah. And like I said, this is what I mentioned before. He says Bellows is killing it in the Leaf system. There's a difference between killing it in the minor league system and killing it in the NHL. He has not shown Kiefer has not shown he can be an NHLer yet. When he shows that, then I have no problem with getting rid of Bellows. When they did, he showed he was not going to be successful here.
Good for Kiefer.
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna make the Leafs at any point with the talent they have. Speaking of minor league system, did you see Ruslan Ishnikov's goal recently?
Yes, he scored very greatly, and it's being publicized a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But what position is he?
He is a defenseman.
Defenseman. See, that's the problem. I guess it's not really a problem. We need defensive help.
He's a defenseman. I might be wrong.
Well, I heard someone say, "Oh, what do you want to do? Replace Matt Martin with him?"
Okay, then.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, huh? Well, maybe. Matt Martin's not really doing shit.
Ruslan Ishnikov. What? Wrestling. It came out Wrestling Ishnikov. That makes no sense. Ruslan Ishnikov. Google Translate is so stupid. Hold on. Let's see. Islanders. H. There we go. Ishnikov is, and Tro has disappeared apparently, or no?
No, I'm still here. I'm just trying to order something, so I don't want my camera to freeze.
Okay. Where is his? Why isn't it saying his position? Let me see something. All right, hold on. Try to find out what position this dude plays. Oh, he's a center. And he was born on my, let's see, 9202. He was born on my 8th birthday. That is crazy. And yeah, 2008 second round pick, 12th overall. I believe 2018 second round, 12th overall. I believe he was acquired. That pick was acquired in the who's the defense? Travis Hamonic trade. I believe that's how we got that pick. So Dobson and Ruslan Ishnikov both came from that trade. If we get anything out of Ishnikov, then that was a phenomenal trade.
Oh, I remember Travis Hamonic.
Yeah. The Hammer.
The Hammer man. Stop. Hammer time.
He's still going, by the way.
I know. Good for him. Him and Calvin DeHaan.
Yeah, Calvin DeHaan out in Tampa.
Yeah, two good people.
The poor guy went to Tampa like 3 years too late.
No, because then we would have hated him. He would have been the one to score that one goal against us.
Oh my gosh. The breakaway goal on the short hand.
Yeah, you know how hockey works. It's always the teams, the former team who you get a vengeance.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was the baseball thing. All the former Mets will always get hits against.
Well, it always happens with the Islanders too. Like it's like the rule in the NHL: you have to get your first goal against us, or get a milestone goal against us. Or if you're playing against us and you're a former Islander, you're going to score a goal, no doubt.
So you're saying
the rules.
So you're saying if Rob Shrimp were to suit up for the Sabres tomorrow, he would score a goal against the Islanders?
Yes.
Have you seen that goal, Rob Shrimp? The baseball goal? Oh, you got to chill. I got to send that to you. That was a good goal. It was a fucking baseball swing, man. Rob Shrimp was like a specialist for like, if you needed a guy for the shootout, Rob Shrimp was the guy. But he scored a goal like during a game, not a shootout goal, where it was like a baseball swing and he just slapped it into the net. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Yeah, it was a goal against the Avs on January 6, 2010. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I love those jerseys, by the way. Those white and orange jerseys. Those were some nice jerseys.
The Rangers had. I really like the Rangers Statue of Liberty jerseys.
Yes, those were great.
See, I wish they just stayed with those because those are so cool. Those are so great. I mean,
as like a third jersey, why not?
But no, they want to do boring.
Did they
same old stuff?
Did they take those jerseys as a reverse retro?
I think they did because that was literally their only option. They haven't had any other jerseys other than their normal ones.
That jersey was great. They definitely.
It's not like us where we could just be like fishermen. Actually, you know what? Our jersey, our friggin' reverse retro wasn't even the fisherman the first time. It was the goddamn 2000s.
Yeah, and those look great too. I like those reverse retros too. And every time I think of those reverse retros, I think of Matt Barzell's goal.
We need to
Remember?
bring back the black jerseys.
Hell no. You need to burn those jerseys. Get them the hell out of here.
I'm just saying, let's go back to Brooklyn for one more game.
Oh my gosh. You want to
We can call it honoring the 2010 Islander, the 2010s Islanders with our new head coach, Jack Capiano, and our GM, Garth Snow. And
Jack-
we've even taken John Tavares back for one night.
Jack Capuano fucking has his Al Arbor moment from 2007 where he comes back and coaches one game. And to make us all feel nostalgic, he will healthy scratch Anders Lee and Brock Nelson.
Just for old times.
Just for old time.
And back
Nelson.
by popular demand, the hottest DJ and the biggest rapper in the history of the world, Josh Ho 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 Ho.
What's that, Brock? You're about to like score 40 goals this year? You know I'm Jack Capuano though. We got to make you a healthy scratch, buddy.
I'm Jack Capiano. I live in Garth Snow's basement.
I didn't.
Do you remember those jokes?
I kind of, yeah. See, I didn't mind Snow. He sucked at first round drafting. Hey, he got Barzell.
He got Bailey.
Barzell.
He got Just.
He got
We're bringing
Tavares.
it back.
He got Tavares. Not Tavares' fault not Snow's fault. Tavares left. He got Tavares. He got Barzell.
We're bringing back like all the old Islanders. we bring back Johnny Boychuk, and he has to wear an eye patch for the authentic
Pirate Boychuk.
Boychuk's like, guys, my eye is all healed up. No, you were last time we saw you, you were hurt. I'm fine. You're hurt. I'm fine. Pokes him in the eye. Now you're not. It's the wrong eye, you idiot.
Another dog in the running back room. Yeah.
They bring back Butch. We get Howie Rose to call our games again.
Yeah, and I loved Howie, man. I loved having Howie call Mets and Islanders.
I loved him too until I remember that he was a Ranger fan.
Yeah. Well, Meto.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost tell towards the end he was like, and the Islanders beat the Rangers. Fuck.
So Radek Martinek is practicing at Soyasit. Did I say that right? Soyasit? I don't know if I said that right. But Tro is currently frozen. Hopefully we get him back in a second. What a crazy pause. He's back.
I didn't even know I left.
So Radek Martinek is practicing at Soyasit. I believe I said that right. That's
Syosset.
Oh, Syosset. Okay.
Oh my God, Franken, you call yourself an Islander. First of all, you said in Long Island at one point. I forget when, but you said in.
That was at the end of our trade deadline video.
That's right. You said in, you bastard. You said in Long Island. If you want to be in Long Island, dig a hole. And now you can't even say Syosset. I'm starting to doubt if you really live on Long Island.
I live. You said in Long Island. I live in Belrose.
I meant to say like in as in a town. I was gonna dox you on accident.
And you, yes, we are both from New York. We're both from New York.
Because I at least know what town you're from because of the goddamn sign in for the Twitter account.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? You ignored. I asked you the question at the end of our trade deadline video, and you like ignored me. I don't know if you couldn't hear me or what, but I asked it like 2 or 3 times. There's like no response, and then like you disappeared, and I was like, "Well, I guess we're done for the day." But I couldn't
Hey, didn't
even.
work, Lee.
It was loud anyway because you had the trains going off and shit.
I was walking.
But you are on Long Island, right?
Yes, I am on. On. We are an island. We are surrounded by all sides with the water.
You're lucky because I'm mostly surrounded by Ranger fans, but yeah.
Live and let live. What can I say? You could always just take a few steps. From the way that you describe it, it sounds like UBS is literally just in your backyard.
It's not that close. It's not that close, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
I know. I just picture one night I'm leaving the stadium and I just run into you. You're just doing something.
I'm not that close. Yeah.
Just randomly running, just minding his own business, going back to my game.
Yeah. But UBS is closer to me than Citi Field, which for a long time the Mets were the closest team to me, and now they aren't. Now the Islanders are.
Well,
UBS
yes, because one's in Elmont and one's in Queens. One's New York City, the other's not.
Yeah, the Mets are in Flushing, Queens.
Tomato.
Home of the Sheffields. You wouldn't get that reference. You're too young.
No, I do. I get the reference.
I don't know if you can see the set is actually like right behind me. The complete DVD set is like you see that, right?
It's the nanny.
Yeah.
It's the nanny.
Very good sitcom.
Yes, if only Fran Fletcher can have a normal voice.
Who?
Said only if Fran, whatever the fuck her name is,
Fran Drescher.
speak normal.
Fran
Dresser, Fletcher,
yeah.
Tomato.
Oh my gosh, back when that show was on the air, I know she's like 70 now, but oh my gosh, did she look amazing back then? Oh my gosh. You're too young though. That's like before your time.
Look, I watched Nick. It was on Nick at Night, so
yeah. I actually watched it in syndication. The first time I ever saw The Nanny was in syndication on Fox in like 2000, like the year after the show ended. Okay, this is a question.
How I know?
This is a question for you, Tro. How much are season tickets?
Depends on where you're sitting. I'm sitting in 320, and they're about $300 a month now. They went up $50.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say?
So depends on where you sit. Yeah. You don't get parking anymore. What?
What were you gonna say before that? We're still talking about The Nanny.
Cutting out. I don't know.
I'm planning
on confused. Awkward silence.
Yeah, we've had some awkward silence moments doing stuff together. Especially when you freeze up too. That's when it's really.
Yeah.
I'm planning on doing like TV show reacts, especially now that I got this laptop. I can actually do that. If you want to participate in any of them, you're more than welcome to. Especially, I don't know how much you like The Nanny, but that's definitely a show I would love to do reacts to. If you'd be interested in that.
Maybe I don't know.
All right, we'll see. That's something for the future.
Well, my phone is almost dead. It is at 12%.
Okay. Yeah, I did. The year after it ended. The year after it ended, it was airing on Fox in syndication, like replays. Christian just said, "Bro." I don't know why he's saying what, bro. What? So we got to end this, though, right?
So I gotta dip, but we'll be back tomorrow, like around 12 Eastern time, and then there's more videos to come on Friday.
Slamboree 2000, baby.
Yep, the David Flair show.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about David Flair. I definitely got stuff to talk to you about. Definitely.
It's a joke that got out of control.
I'm not taking this David Flair hate. I'm not taking this WCW 2000 hate.
Look,
Oh, look what they just
in my
uploaded.
defense, I only had one David Flair joke last night.
Okay, look what they just uploaded.
I had one David Flair joke last night.
Tell us your favorite jersey.
What? I can't say.
Tell us your favorite jersey. It's the original.
I fucking tell. They're listening to us. What can I say?
Yeah, right there, baby. Right there. The reverse retro.
State of Survival is actually the admin for the Islanders.
we need to talk more Islanders. Friday, we're gonna be talking about the two COVID.
Friday, I have the whole day off. Don't you worry. We can just talk for 9 hours.
I mean,
we can go through we can rewatch every single game.
I mean, those seasons were so fun that I can talk about it for about 9 hours. If you want to do a separate video after that about the Islanders, we'll talk about those 2 seasons. If you want to do another video, I can think of some topic we can cut after we cut that.
I gotta do 15 hours.
15 hours of Islanders talk. All right, so oh shit, I forgot to say something too. I was gonna mention at the beginning of this episode. So the 5th episode of this series, Seibel Shoots, when we first did that episode, the very next, like right after it went like on demand, it got copyright struck. It was blocked. So this has been like 8 months ago. Finally, this morning, I finally got to getting rid of the copyright. I deleted the scene that made it a copyright and had it blocked. So the fifth episode of this series is back on YouTube. If you didn't see it live, you most likely missed it. So go check that out. And more stuff to come on this channel. Like I said, this is a big week for us. We're doing a shit ton of shows this week. So Slamboree 2000 review tomorrow. Friday, me and Tro will cover the 2020, 2021, the 2019, 2020, and the 2021 years. We will cover both those years, back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. And maybe we'll do other stuff about the Islanders after that video. I don't know. Because he says he's got his whole fucking day ahead of him.
Yeah, apparently I do. We can talk about the top one. We have to rank every single Islander player from in franchise history, top to bottom.
Number one,
Josh Bailey. Fuck you.
That'll be your fuck you to the fans, and my fuck you will be putting John Tavares as number one.
The last number, the worst Islander in Islander history.
Brian Strait.
Hell
no, don't disrespect Butchie like that. Don't disrespect.
Okay. Bobby Nystrom.
No, nobody.
Could you imagine? The worst Islander in history. Dennis Potvin.
Oh my God. Ranger fans would love you.
Yeah, it's crazy how they chant Potvin socks and not sucks.
Yeah. They mean to chant Potvin's cups. That's what they're trying to chant.
Yeah,
the man has the same amount of cups as their whole franchise does.
Yeah, it's weird how that happened. Why did they even hate him? Was it like a dirty hit?
Like and it's weird. Like of all the players from that team, Potvin's the guy they picked. Why not Bosky? Bosky's like the best player on the team. They chose to bully Potvin.
Yep.
Worst Islander of all time, though, Brian Strait. No doubt in my mind. Greatest rapper in Islanders history, Josh Hossain.
Well, of course.
Poppy for MVP. We have to do. Christian loves doing the reaction videos to rapper music. We got to react to Josh Hossain's album. You're muted.
The 1980s Islanders actually had a rap album, not a rap album, a Christmas album.
Really?
Yeah.
See, all of my teams all won in the 80s, and they all put out albums as they were, or at least music as they were winning. Super Bowl Shuffle, Let's Go Mets, and I have no idea what this Christmas album. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Yeah, they did a Christmas album. It was hilarious.
That's funny. I need to see that.
My name is Butch Goring, and I'm here to say I've won 4 cups. Get the fuck out of my way.
4 cups as a player, none as a head coach, sadly.
Islanders legendary head coach Butch Goring.
One of these days, if Patrick Waugh is successful with us, I am going to try to buy a custom original fisherman 33 Waugh. I want to.
You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to buy a. Remember when we signed Doug Huda as our assistant?
Yeah.
I wanted to get a custom Doug Huda jersey and like see his reaction.
That'd be funny, yeah. See, but
you remember me?
Yeah, it would make sense with Patrick Waugh to do the fisherman, because if Patrick Waugh somehow was traded to the Islanders when he told the Canadians, "I've played my last game here," he would have actually worn the fisherman. That's why I want to do that. I want to get original fisherman. I have the reverse retro 2.0, so now I need to get the original and get it Waugh 33.
Well, my phone is at literally 0% right now,
so we will be back tomorrow and Friday.
Yes. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.
See you later, bro. And thank you to State of Survival, and Christian, I'll see you later.